Hello folks and welcome back to the channel. Okay, this time for our Fallout 4 tutorial, we are going to Navmesh a pre-constructed prefab. I have one right here that I made in Nifscope. I'll open that up so you can see it. I put together the capsule trailer with the walls and everything, and I made it all one mesh. I know there's mods that have this and with the pieces that you can put all together, but I want to have one that is a prefab that is all just one so I can just plop it down. We'll open up the trees here. You can see I added some nodes. All the walls, each node is a piece of this wall. If you'd like to learn how to do this, leave some comments in the comments section and I will make a tutorial on how to do this with this, because I did everything, as even changing the material files to the correct material files and everything. Okay, so I have this in my Fallout 4 folder, in my mod folder that I'm working on. So we'll go ahead and go into Creation Kit and show you how this is done. Hey, that was quick. I already had it loaded up. I lied. Anyway, I gotta open up my records for my mod, which I prefixed everything with 000, so it opens right up. This takes a second. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate this control pod, this static, because this is going to be a static. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this and let it duplicate. Takes a second. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rename this, and we are going to call this Capsule Trailer Full 01, because I'm going to do a second one with the broken glass and everything, like a one that's a little bit beat up. So, and when it asks if you want to create a new object, no, because it's already the copy. So yes, and we're going to open this up and we're going to go ahead and go into the model data. We're going to edit and we're going to grab this one here. And as you can see, it's right there. It's all good. We're going to close that. And that's all good there. Workshop stackable item. And I'm going to add another one here. Anything is ground. And I'm just going to set that to 1. And I'm going to copy that because that needs that as well. I just noticed that. All right. So we got that. And I'm going to save just so it's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide down into my recipes here, and I'm going to find the one. It was, I believe, this one. No, that's not the one. I mean, that'll work, but here it is. And we're going to open this up, and we are going to name this, rename this ID to Shack Capsule Trailer Full 01. And I want to pick this for the created object, the Capsule Trailer Full 01. That's good. And Navmesh, and change this Capsule Trailer, NPC friendly single dwelling. It doesn't have to be single dwelling if you've got the bunk beds. It's got like thematic and practical or whatever. I'm gonna up the count on the glass to 4, rubber 4, steel. That's all good. And I ain't worried about the recipes right now. It's under the wood prefabs. I'm not really worried about the recipes right now because I'm gonna do my own menus. But anyway, all right, now, and it'll say I hit OK. It says create new form. Since I just renamed this one, yes. And it takes a second to create a new form. And we'll let this do its thing. Never mess with it when it's doing this. Okay, it's all done. Now we'll go back up to this, and we are going to nav mesh it. Now this is very important because if you don't nav mesh a prefab like this, the NPCs aren't going to use it. And it's not really as hard as you might think. Right? Choose your object you want to nav mesh. In this case, it's a capsule trailer, or it could be a guard station, or a vendor stall that is like a little building or whatever. You right click on it and you go down to nav mesh object. Your nav mesh button, your nav mesh bar right here will come up, and you will see your object right here. Now, if you've never done any nav meshing, you should probably learn this at first, but I like to turn this off here, the select edges, just because it makes it a little bit easier for me. Now I want to nav mesh this, so I'm gonna left click, or I'm gonna right click, and that's gonna put a point there. I'm gonna hold control, and I'm gonna put a point here, and then I'm gonna hold control, keep control held, and then right click again, and this will come up. And now you'll see these two over here, and what we're gonna do is we're just going to right click right there, and that might be a little bit close, so we're going to push F, make sure it's dropped to the floor, hold control. I'm going to right click over here. Now it's good to have big triangles because the NPCs like big triangles better. If you have a bunch of small triangles, they kind of get lost. So we're going to go right here because this is the door, so we'll have one right there. Now you'll see that these two are highlighted. Just click on one of them and then go over here and click on this one. And we're going to go ahead and put one right there. And we're going to go back to this, and we're going to put one right here. And probably don't need one up here, but we're going to put it in anyway just to make sure. And now we're going to go outside the capsule. I'm going to want to move that just a little bit. All right, click on one, hold control, click on the other one. Now you have to be able to make it so the NPCs can get to it. Now what you're going to want to do is you click right there at the end of the stairs here, and click right there. But now you have to be able to connect it out of the ground, or into the ground, into the nav mesh. So highlight both of these nodes on the bottom right here, and what you're going to want to do is just going to want to take and drag them over like this, just like that. And you kind of, oops, hold shift to, yeah, kind of, this is going to be your ground level. So what you're going to want to do is hold Z and just move this down until it's underneath of it. So basically, if this is setting into this ground, this piece of nav mesh is going to go into the ground, and then the nav mesh will come up here and it'll hook in. So that's all you really got to do with that. And that is done. You don't even have to finalize or anything. Just close it. It's already done. We're going to save that. And now I'm going to go into game and show you that this works. Alright guys, here we are on my Nuke World settlement. I'm going to go ahead and open up the workshop. Alright, workshop's open. I'm going to go to structures. I got it in wood prefabs. And what I want is all the way at the end. Now when I actually release this mod, it'll be on its own menu. But we'll put this one up here. There is our capsule trailer. Want a halfway decent flat piece of ground. That'll work. And it works there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go up in here, and I'm going to put a chair in up here because I'm going to have Kate come in here and sit down. And we'll go ahead and put that in there just like that. And now I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you do anything like put stuff in your settlement, the nav mesh doesn't update right away. So we'll see if she'll do it.
Over here.
See if she'll go up there.
Move here.
Yep, I've got it.
And she goes right up there. Walks in there.
Go check that out.
And she's gonna
check it out.
I'll get it done.
And we'll have her go walk over, and she'll sit right in the chair. Just like she's supposed to. Right. Okay. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys learned a little something. Remember, if you'd like to help support the channel, look down in the description. You'll find a link to my YouTube gaming channel where you can go become a sponsor for $4.99 a month, or if you'd like to support the channel through Patreon or PayPal, the links are in the description. Alright guys, until next time, remember to keep your powder dry, shoot straight, rookie. And remember that war never changes.